Hello, my dear Sagittarius. This is your horoscope for January 2024. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but I still felt, the need to tell you how January is amazing and it's perfect month to start all that New Year resolution that you put for yourself. And don't forget to check your rising sign and moon sign forecast as well, as it will give you the fullest picture of the month ahead, because they are equally important in our life. Some people are born at night, and those people, it means that they are more affected by the moon, let's say, might be the case, or who are born around the sunrise, they are more affected by rising sign, they are ascendant. So make sure to check all three signs of yours so that it will give you more picture, and the stories of our lives, they will unfold around these three actually signs and forecast for them. If you don't know your rising sign and a moon sign, it's very easy. You go online, there are various tools. I mean, it's for free, and there are lots. You just put your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, and there you get your rising sign, ascendant, another way to say it, or and the moon sign. Okay, let's begin with January. So on 4th of January, Mars, planet of action, planet of, our engine, our motivation, action planet, moved into your second house almost right after the new year. And here Mars actually can give quite a lot of spendings. So, and, because Mars is here, it's also the case that your desire to buy, to go for shopping, to shop all everything, might also get quite high, and here a lot of spendings might appear, and you might have felt that you are spending quite a lot recently, but I'm sure it's okay because it's a festive time and you will be quite okay. At the same time, Mars might bring maybe expensive purchases like car or a house, because second house is about expensive purchases. So you might have been right after the new year, beginning with 2024, buying for yourself an apartment or house or a car. And this second house, it's the house of your money, it's the money house, and this house will be very important for you, my dear Sagittarius. Very important throughout the whole month of January, and you will understand why I'm saying this in a bit when I tell you all about January, because to this your second house, all other energies will come into as well. On 11th of January, new moon appears in your second house, my dear Sagittarius. New moons are all about beginnings. New moons are all about new stories, beginnings, something is new unfolding, and they are usually bringing the new story of your life, during unfolding it during 3 to 6 months. But the day it appears and 5 days after, or even before, it's already there, that story. You might, with this new moon, you might find a new source of income. This is very positive new moon appearing in your second house. And as I said, second house is the house of your financial house. It's the house of your earned money. So here, new moon will, might already brought you something, some source of income, or it brought for you a job offer, or your salary rise. Maybe you've gotten news about salary rise, or you will make let's say you decided to make your hobby as a second source of income around this new moon. And this new moon will be supported, beautifully supported, positively supported by Uranus. This is the planet of surprise. I love this planet. You never know what surprises it can bring. But here is a very beautiful positive support to the new moon from your sixth house, meaning, giving you happy opportunities at work. and making sudden, unexpected opportunities, like sort of to be on the right time, on the right place, meeting the right people, and even those who would inspire you at work. And here, it might be that you won't expect, but you know, um, there is a job offer at the table or salary revision at the table. January 12th is amazing day, stellar day. Note this date, my dear Sagittarius, because three planets will make beautiful, including your ruler Jupiter, will make beautiful contact with each other. Mars from your second house, planet of action. Saturn from your fourth house, planet of taking responsibilities, discipline. And Jupiter, your ruler, planet of luck and fortune, my dear Sagittarius, from your sixth house. So here, around January 12th, I feel you might actually get not a one but few job offers around this date, and your family will support you in that. They will give you that support, in whatever area you will choose to move forward. Or if you've been thinking for a while now, let's say you might about getting a pet for yourself. Around this date, you might get a pet for yourself, like a cat or dog, and you will be quite happy about it. Also, there could be a situation that a colleague or someone who you work with, it doesn't matter, maybe it's your manager or business partner, might help you financially with housing. If you are looking for apartments to rent or places to live, or about real estate, in that matter, someone you're working with might help you as well, help you out. On January 14th, Mercury, this is our planet of communication, and it's a little postman of our universe, moves into your second house, bringing more energy to your financial house. Mercury, being a postman, might bring you news from your bank or your accountant, let's say. Also, you might be in the talks about your salary here, or a fee you are, if you are self-employed for some kinds of projects. On January 20th, Sun, the light of our universe, the source of our life, moves into your third house. And the next day, January 21st, Pluto, planet of transformation and change, follows the Sun into your third house, but Pluto will stay in your third house for 20 years, but Sun will stay just a month, bringing attention to third house is the house of all sorts of documents, so bringing your attention to paperwork or papers to sign, contracts to sign, or those papers might be about your car. If you are buying a car or you bought a car when Mars moved to your second house, then those papers might be about that car or transportation, like bicycle or motorcycle. Siblings, there might be a lot of communication starting January 20th with your sister or with your brother or relatives in general. They might spend, let's say, time with them. You might spend time with them, or they will be coming to visit you, actually. So Pluto coming to your third house, Pluto's story is a 20-year story here. So Pluto will stay here for 20 years and transform your third house, everything related to third house, and will change it. You yourself will change in this, arena of your life. Third house is about communication. So next 20 years, Pluto will be transforming the way you communicate. Maybe you will start earning in the new, career, like through speaking, writing, communication. Pluto might bring you this gift of working in this area. You might find yourself talented in this area of speaking, writing, and it might transform your communication style and earning ability as well because of that. Transforming also your relationships with siblings and relatives and neighbors. And even there might be the cases that you will stop talking to some of them or to one of them or limit somehow the communication. Communication between you and those people will change. Or it might be also about your skills. If you will start, you might be actually learning something new. It's about, third house is about new skills. So you will start learning some new skills, getting some certificates, specific certificates like, drawing, writing, or cybersecurity. Okay, 23rd of January, Venus, planet of love, beauty, and money, moves into your second house. And second house here is, again, emphasized, and Venus brings more energy to your financial house. So, dear Sagittarius, this month is stellar for you in terms of money. So, Venus coming to your money house, will make beautiful purchases. If you will be buying something, you will buy it, you will buy beautiful things. And you might buy here some beauty products as well, because Venus is the planet of beauty, like perfumes or beauty related, like some makeup, products that you've been long wishing to get for yourself. And also, Venus coming to your second house might give you some presents from some people. Maybe they're like late presents for your birthday, let's say. Okay, January 25th, there is a full moon of this month in your ninth house. Full moons are all about, they deliver the last word. Let's say they close the sentence, they bring the dot, they bring that final action, final thought, and they close the doors, they finish something, they end something. So here, full moon is appearing in your ninth house. And this full moon, will beautifully blend with your sign, because it will appear in the same fire sign like yours, in Leo. And here, ninth house is about travel. Let's say maybe there might be a situation that you will be planning a long trip, let's say, but it will turn out to be a short trip somehow. Or you wish to have actually a long trip, but then it will be short. Why I'm saying this? Because this full moon will be conjunct with Pluto. And Pluto will, Pluto is situated in your third house, will be situated by that time. And this is a short distance travel houses, and Pluto likes to give a little bit pressure. Ninth house, also a house of education. Let's say you might finish your university studies and you might get a degree or certificate around this time. Also, ninth house is about legal cases. If you are involved in some legal cases or legal battles, some kind of procedures, then, or you are following one, then this full moon will bring closure, deliver the results of that case. Also, it's about publishing a book. If you've been writing a book, you might publish that book around this date. Watch for that. And it's about foreign documents. If you applied to some like visa or residence permit, let's say citizenships, they might get approved around this date. 27th of January, Uranus goes direct in your sixth house, bringing actually, surprises. Uranus is the planet of surprises, and you never know what kind of surprises it will bring to your life. And it was retrograding, meaning moving backwards, moving slower, somehow making, let's say, a little bit boring that area of your life that it's situated in. In your case, it's sixth house. So going direct now, moving full force, in a direct motion, it might bring you much awaited, let's say, that spark at work, that motivation, that desire. Sudden changes at work might happen, bringing a joy to your everyday life, everyday routine. Sagittarius, you are not a routine people, and Uranus here might give you what you desire, a little bit adventure every day in your at your work and in everyday life. It's also about health matters. You might find a good doctor for yourself if you've been looking for, actually. Next day, January 28th, is another amazing day. Actually, like January 28th and 29th, they're both amazing days because of the planets that they will be making very beautiful connections on the sky. Venus from your second house, Saturn from your fourth house, and Jupiter from your sixth house. These three planets will make beautiful triangle. And here you might start actually, it's a very good days to start any new job, any new work or project or business. And around this day, you might be actually changing your workplace or jobs. Okay, this was your horoscope for January. January is amazing month, dear Sagittarius. So go ahead for all the new beginnings this month. And I wish you the best January. And see you in February. Bye-bye.